India's favorite season is here, the wedding season. In just about 3 weeks, between late November and mid-December, close to 4 million weddings are expected to be held in India. 4 million. That's business of over $50 billion within a month. Weddings are big money spinners. The biggest among them are destination weddings. But not when there is competition. Of late, India's rich and famous are being lured by foreign lands, and recently Prime Minister Modi brought this up. He said, "Is a foreign wedding necessary?" Our next report answers that and tells you more about the big fat Indian weddings.
There are few things Indians love as much as weddings. According to most dictionaries, weddings simply mean marriage ceremonies. And chances are these dictionaries haven't met Indians yet. Because in India, weddings are so much more. They're glitzy, extravagant celebrations. A modest wedding in India is an oxymoron. It hardly matters how meager a household's earnings are. No expense can be spared. Let's give you an idea. Spread across about 3 weeks between late November and mid-December, close to 4 million weddings are expected to be held in India. Collectively, they're likely to bring in $51 billion. That's a business of over $50 billion within a month, all thanks to weddings. Each year, Indians buy jewelry worth over $7 billion for weddings. They book hotel rooms worth $600 million and buy apparels worth over $1 billion. And this is no shock. Weddings are big money spinners. But the greatest among them are the big fat destination weddings. They scream grandeur and luxury. You see, India is quickly becoming the land of the rich and famous. With over 790,000 high net worth individuals and 161 among them billionaires. On top of this, the economy is flourishing and celebrities are endorsing huge weddings. This has amplified aspirations. All of this should have been good news for India, but of late, high-profile families have chartered flights, rented gondolas to ferry guests across Venice, or hired Michelin-starred chefs in Rome, and even shut down famous casinos in Monte Carlo for ceremonies. For the Indian elite, destination weddings on foreign lands are the big thing. According to reports in 2022, the big hits were Paris in France, Istanbul in Turkey, Tuscany and the Amalfi Coast, both in Italy. But this year, the itinerary includes Rome and Lake Como in Italy, Cancun in Mexico, and Budapest in Hungary. But this is not great news for the Indian wedding business. Average weddings cost anywhere from $3,000 to $120,000. Extravagant weddings cost about $1 million. But destination weddings can go from $1 billion to $5 million, with over $600,000 spent for a 2-day hotel booking for guests. Which is why India's Ministry of Tourism has launched a campaign to promote weddings in India. And now the Prime Minister too has brought up the topic. PM Narendra Modi asked, "Is a foreign wedding necessary?"
इन दिनों ये जो कुछ परिवारों में विदेशों में जाकर के शादी करने का जो एक नया ही वातावरण बनता जा रहा है, क्या ये जरूरी है क्या? भारत की मिट्टी में, भारत के लोगों के बीच अगर हम शादी ब्याह मनाएं, तो देश का पैसा देश में रहेगा। देश के लोगों को आपकी शादी में कुछ न कुछ सेवा करने का अवसर मिलेगा।
For many Indians, indeed, it isn't. In India, Rajasthan, Goa, Uttarakhand and Tamil Nadu remain a favorite for destination weddings. With picturesque mountains, serene beaches and historical palaces, India should be an obvious choice for destination weddings. So next time you want to copy a big Bollywood wedding, think Katrina instead of Deepika or Anushka.